GoHard versus Utopia. First round here on steps. GoHard on the defense, Utopia on the attack. And what are we seeing so far, Mojo? Not super defensive.
Yeah, they're going all on one side, playing really hardcore to deny positions from Utopia. I was actually expecting one of the butchers to be boosted by the rest of the team on the A9 position, but I guess they thought it's too conventional and predictive, and that's why they went for this. Zafarchik playing with Arti. This is a rather risky play, but it can pay off. It can pay off by far.
Look at this aggressive stance here from Maga, who wants to trade with Kolesort, but Shuku is there as well. He's in trouble, already taking so much damage, about to go down, but Kolesort will go down. In the meantime, Dynamo picks up Maga. Kolesort goes down, and GoHard continuing the aggression here, as Dynamo is going to be the next one going down here for Utopia, as Arti comes in from the back line, picks him up, and Utopia did not expect this aggressive stance from GoHard, who doesn't seem to be going any less aggressive at this point.
Utopia is a bit on a down foot here now. I think if they don't counter-attack right now, they will lose the opportunity later. Coca-Cola is caught and tracked there and in really bad position. He has even Amorek down.
But the boys from GoHard quickly getting in there to reinforce Coca-Cola in that 1-1-3. They are on reload to where's the first one to reload, and another big RD shot coming out. Amoracking Rulezik. Both Coca-Cola and Rulezik now have Amorak damage. Muka with a damage gunner, and GoHard about 3000 HP up at this point.
Super annoying that shot by Arti. I would say there is another connection here and now on GoHard. Coca-Cola down to one shot, but still the damage is down. 2000 HP advantage there. And Kerryberry and Kaizo, Butchats on 100% HP.
Yeah, and look at that. Reloads get off for GoHard instantly, going aggressive here. Rulezik and Muka. Well, I think you're in trouble, boys, as Muka tried to run away, but he's going to get clipped here any second as Failware finishes him off. Now Rulezik doesn't seem to be going any better. Papaparian picks up Coca-Cola, but it's just not enough at this point as GoHard come out with a vengeance in this first round and really make short work of Utopia.
This is a really super aggressive and nice round. Actually, GoHard played something unexpected, unorthodox, and it paid off handsomely. Look at this. They have 5 guys in the game compared only to Papaparian. Yes, you are a godly player, but not that much.
Let's see if we can connect onto Carry, Barry, or Annihilator as we move into our last round on steps. GoHard currently up 1-0 over Utopia, who's defending GoHard on the attack.
Let us see. As usually when you have artillery, it is not uncommon when they are pressing toward the 1 cap. It's easier to get there, better positions for shooting and whatnot, and you cannot get easily rushed. On the other hand, as we already said, Utopia pressing along the rail there, trying to get a good cooldown position for that Kranwagen.
Biku's trying to climb, Mojo. Biku's trying to climb. Coca-Cola is going to try and spot him out. There we go. Biku is spotted. He needs to be careful. He needs to drop off instantly at this point. Kolesort taking a lot of damage. Biku taking some as well. Kolesort taking even more. Kolesort goes down. What an opening play here again from GoHard. And Utopia again losing Kolesort very early. Goodbye, my fancy team.
I mean, Kolesort got annihilated by the really good focus fire there. Yes, now Maga died, but there is 2 things down from Utopia, and they're again on a down foot. This is what we were talking on the last game. If you are playing from that side, if someone pushes you like Utopia did, you need to kill fast.
You need to kill indeed. Muka here versus Annihilator. Muka only 2 left. Bounces another. That's the second shot already bouncing off. Has 1 more. He connects them. Maraka now picking over, trying to do damage as well, but he's going to trade badly for that. Takes at least 1 in return, and yes, the HP is even here, but when the reloads come off from GoHard, it's going to be serious trouble for Utopia.
There is only 1 guy with HP here left, more or less. That's FC Dynamo, but he's Leopard, a tank with no armor, and a single shooter compared to those Butchats. He's going to be like a sheep, man, surrounded by wolves.
Indeed, as Coca-Cola is now pushing forward as well, and a big arty shot as well onto Marakar. 795, removing his driver. Muka is reloaded, but it doesn't matter as now Failware needs to be semi-careful. Coca-Cola finishes off Muka. Now they push over the rails. They lose Coca-Cola. They were losing Biku on the side of Utopia as he gets clipped by Kerry, Barry, Marakar, Dynamo, and Papapavi on the last 3 standing. But it's just not going to be enough for Utopia. Yes, GoHard is losing a lot of HP here, but they're losing. They're not losing on the guns.
I would say that Utopia looks rather unprepared for such aggression at the moment. I mean, yes, GoHard at the moment has only 2000 HP left.
But they pushed in as well.
Yeah, they pushed in, so they could have even finished the game more elegant if they wanted, but they just wanted to finish it up.
So great stuff there from GoHard. The second round, where they had previously 0% win ratio, they now at least have 50% as Papa trying to drag them out a little bit. Maybe already talking about the second map here because Papa, you might be good at the game, but Okay, Kaizu. That was a bad miss. Swing and a miss there. But Paba makes up failware, making it a little bit closer. Don't think he's going to be able to do the same against Kaizu. One more shot. There we go. 2-0 for GoHard. And Mojo, I am very, very, very sad because first 2 rounds, I'm about to like start crying because guess who I have in my fantasy team? Take a guess who's on my fantasy team.
Probably Rulezik, right?
No, Colosoid.
Colosoid. Yeah, I have Dynamo, man, and I have Bihu. Damn, boys! This is not good.
This is not good indeed. I'm like, Colosoid, he performed so well.
Wow.
I think I even have Dynamo as well, man.
Well, there's some goal cheating for you, boys.
I'm like, every time I'm like, Colosoid, please this time, don't throw away your HP. And then he goes in and he's like, who cares
Why
about
are you
your
first
fantasy
spawn,
team?
man? Why are you spawned?
But
Why
again,
are you spawned first?
great stuff there from GoHard, catching one matchup, not letting off the aggression, reloading, going in again. Good stuff.
Really great games here, but I think it's time to see some stats from this game, or lack of it for some of the players.
Kaizu again, and Barry. Barry was number 2 last game as well. He's number 3 now, but number 2 from GoHard.
He's taking to the heart, man. All the
And
stuff said.
the one time I don't have faith in Barry, he's going to carry. Couldn't believe it.
But Kaizu is doing really well in these 2 games. Both games top damage dealer and man by far even.
Yeah, getting 4K damage out in such a short game is always a struggle, a very big struggle.
Okay, Dynamo did some damage, so I'm not totally bust.
Colosoid, man.
I was praising Failware before the game, but he got really wrecked.
I really, really need Colosoid to do like the game of his life at this point. Like the next 4 rounds need to be like 4K damage.
He's totally watching the stream and thinking only about you.
At least he got some damage out in the first game.
You can condole yourself, man.
I really hope I don't have Dynamo. I seriously hope that I don't have Dynamo. Like, I'm like thinking about it, and I think I might have him. I'm not 100% sure because of remaking the team, but I might have him in one.
And you might not have him after this week for sure.
No. Well,
do or die, boys. Do or die.
Rip, boys. There goes my entire plan.
Well, still, GoHard playing super aggressive against a team that is supposed to be a favorite, Utopia, but GoHard so far is actually giving them lessons here. Like, this looked like schooling, man. Like, complete.
Yeah, not much else to say about that. GoHard twice, catching out Utopia in the beginning of the game. Let's see if they can do the same on Mines, but they need the right tanks for that. So let's take a look exactly what they have picked to possibly do this. Again, RT for GoHard. That's the 3rd round in a row, Mojo.
GoHard played a lot of Mines so far. I mean, they had 2 matches so far. In both of them, they played a draw, 1-1 against Esuba and Oops, both. Hard defense here by Utopia.
Reminds me of something I've seen on CIS.
We've seen these 2 Ice Force, Kranwagen and Grilla here, man.
It also reminds me, I think was it Navi or was it Tornado Energy?
I think Utopia played like this in the first game.
Yeah, but GoHard played with 2 Ice Force as well at one point, but they counter pushed the middle. This looks more passive.
But this is like a rather light setup from GoHard, but there is opportunity, of course. There is opportunity for them to win it because they have Lorraine RT. If they really play well around with it, they might do some serious damage.
Yeah, and Utopia, obviously, Papa in that M40 can make some big plays on defense as well.
And we know that this lineup from Utopia can actually also do a counter-attack on hill.
Well, Mojo, let's find out if GoHard can make it 3-0 or Utopia is going to come back on Mines.
Mines, a small summertime map with lots of hills, rocks and other cover. The teams start the battle in the usual locations, but the base locations are different. One is located in the bottom part of the village and the other one is in the water. One of the key objectives is the center hill. That's why the teams will often select fast vehicles and tanks with strong turrets for cover.
So GoHard versus Utopia here, 2-0 currently in favor of GoHard, who are attacking Utopia on the defense. And Mojo, it's a little bit more spread, isn't it?
Zafarchi going on island with that RT piece again. This is how GoHard played several times so far. I hope he will not get shot in a start as he used to once. But slow start from Utopia as expecting. They're taking their positions. They're going to play a bit more passive. Colosoid is spotted there in the water. And Bihu getting annihilated!
Bihu got connected by Zafarchik and Kaizu instantly removed. What a play! What a play! It was Zafarchik.
Colosoid also, because he's spotted and he's pretty much stuck now there in the water. It's just a matter of time until they dig him out. This cannot go worse for Utopia at the moment.
Well, he went from bad to worse at this point. Utopia 1 tank down, and that beefy lineup they had with the extra HP. Well,
Well, I know I have Bihu in my team. I'm just gonna call it he's my long-term investment after this game. It will pay off eventually, man.
And we need to stop picking players because this is not going well. Colostoid here needs to be careful as well as Coca Collapse and Maga are looking for him.
It's really surprising compared to the first match when GoHard played. They're actually looking like a well-oiled machine now. I really hope it will not get in Niall's head when I say this, because
Probably
then they will probably start playing bad again, man. So yeah, you're doing rather well. Let's see if you can keep it up.
Niall just trying to spot out something. Obviously, after that quick start, slow down just a little bit.
I can completely imagine Tanks in real life doing something like that. Yeah,
Doing what?
going up the buildings and rocks and like trying to peek over and spot for the team.
Huh.
You can see the position of FC Dynamo. It's rather a normal one. You can also connect people climbing to the hill from there. But there is one big problem here now. Bihu is gone.
Yeah, Bihu is pretty gone indeed. Like, he's probably going to the toilet, you know, taking a break at this point as there's 7 minutes and 30 seconds left. UTOPIA just holding on tightly here. Now, Mojo, I heard you wanted to bust out Ukrainians. Go ahead.
Yeah, like the key point for this map, when someone is lingering and protecting the lower part, you can see this is rather standard position. Here you have an IS-4 angled against the building. You have a Clipper here ready to shoot on anyone who tries to climb up, but there is a crucial tank missing here. We don't have the Bihu, so we're just gonna leave across there. So what leaves that? Artillery piece, a heavy tank, or Annihilator can just go. They can take over this position, slowly chase away these two guys, climb budgets up here, and then just rain shells for free on the remainder of UTOPIA teams. Sooner or later, they will either do that, or they will use the fact that this team is split away all over the place, and they will just push the budget on H2, who is already on half HP. Let's not forget that.
Indeed. I'd call it a fair assessment, Niall. Takes some damage there from Papa Pawin. Nice 300. But Safarchik is now starting to relocate just a little bit, like you said, but not quite all the way to C0.
Like how they're positioning, it does look like they want to press water more than city. And UTOPIA is something like without central command. They're split a little left, a little right. But when you are a little here and little there, that means that you cannot actually defend either of these sides well.
Wondering what GoHard is afraid of with Kaizu going all the way to A5. Not sure exactly.
I think they will take their time to make sure they have 3-0, unlike some teams that kind of threw their games.
Now Zafarchik is going for the rotate, probably going to position himself.
He's going to go behind houses and maybe try to dig up some.
He might not even go all the way to like C0. He can just stop at like B7 or something.
Yeah, behind the houses there.
Yeah, and shoot at Mukaf position because like, or Murakar position.
Or Colestoid.
We need to see where Zafarchik is aiming at this point in time to get a rough idea who he's going for. So it is Murakar that he's trying to connect onto.
Yeah, but Murakar cannot be really connected when he's hugging rock. There is not even a theoretical chance to hit. This is one of the most annoying positions where Murakar is. I mean, unless you have an arty like T92 or GC, so you can splash someone to death, you cannot really do direct connections.
Yeah, there's no way for Zafarchik to connect that shot onto Murakar. Niall taking some more damage there from Artie, 170. It adds up.
Murakar even didn't get spotted, so no one is actively spotting their Coca-Cola is completely hidden, and he's just waiting to see will Colestoid peak. He's not even interested in Murakar.
Barry here, trying to play very careful, trying to spot out anything, but he just didn't peek far enough to spot Dynamo.
I think if he peeked far enough, he'll get a proxy spotted, and he's kind of afraid of that.
No, he wouldn't get proxied. Rulezik is too far on the eastern side to proxy him. Just about.
Possible.
Because Rulezik is farther than you'd usually be in the heavy.
Niall took some minor damage. Did Papa Pavian fire?
Yeah, 5 damage.
No, that's not from him.
Huh.
Where did that go? Some rocks are hitting him.
But 1-2 line play, looks like.
He does look.
Wait, what is GoHard going to do here? Because they're coming behind Annihilator.
Rather interesting play. They might actually push on Murakar and kill Colestoid in process.
Perhaps.
Super interesting. Like, we haven't seen a play like this.
Going to have to follow these batch shots and see where they go. They need to not hit the cap. That's very important here to not give away what they are doing. Kaizu fail where Maga Okay, first step completed. Kaiser is now spotted out by Dynamo, who's sitting on top. Dynamo needs to connect the shot at this point. He does. 781. RT comes in even. Papa Pavian. What a snap. Now they're going for Marakar. Let's see how long this IS-4 can last. And that's why Safarchik is there to connect him from the back. It's the two-prone attack. Barry now from behind as well. Marakar about to go down in the IS-4 towards Barry. GoHard. Yes, they traded a lot of HP at this point, but Dynamo took some as well. Niall is getting clipped by Colostoid, but Colostoid, you're dead, mate. Coca-Cola picks him up, and that's again 3 tanks down for Utopia. A 4th maybe soon to follow. Good stuff here from GoHard.
Well planned, well executed. I like it. We actually haven't seen development like this so far. This is a good way to break this camp, basically, that Utopia did. And I don't know. So far, I'm impressed how GoHard is playing.
Coca-Cola, they're taking a big shot from Artie, I think, about 800. Knocked out a lot of crew, a lot of modules, but he had repair kit, med kit available now. GoHard just has to close out the game. They can go back to the cap if they choose to, and that is exactly what Kaizu is going for. And Utopia are locked down on their side of the map, and a close miss there on Dynamo. Nice shot, though, onto Barry.
Doesn't matter that HP here is actually in Utopia favor. When you look at it, all of it is sitting on Muka, and Muka is playing an IS-4, a single shooter, slow, heavy, compared to all these mediums that are making a crossfire all over the map here. GoHard is actually here in a really huge advantage, having all 7 guns at their disposal and tactical positions which they desire.
But Barry proxying both Muka and Rulezik. Who's going to go for the reset? Somebody has to. Maga's covering one angle. Philware's covering the other. Barry here lifting his gun. Might even be able to shoot down onto the back of them if he can get it a little bit higher.
When they get closer to the edge, he will.
Muka just getting tracked over and over here by Philware. He has 2 more shots. Muka's driver is dead.
There we go.
And there we go. Barry connecting onto the back. That IS-4, you don't stand a chance at this point. Nice connections there from Barry. Rulezik now forced to turn the turret. And there is no way in for Utopia. As Muka goes down, the cap is about to hit 100%. There we go. 3-0 here for GoHard. And most importantly,